Guys, I'm eating junk food and watching rubbish. You better come stop me. Do you know who these words are? Exactly. You got caught, just like his mother when she realized she forgot him at home. Kevin! Hello everyone and welcome to Top Things. Don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to the sensational video that follows. We all know that Home Alone for Christmas has become a tradition, but be sure to stay until the end because you will not expect it. For any individual who saw Home Alone in theaters, it's difficult to trust it's been such a long time since the film, which is currently viewed as a vacation exemplary, was first delivered. In the event that math isn't your solid suit, that implies the film debuted back in 1990. To pay tribute to the film's 30th commemoration, let's investigate a portion of the cast and what they resemble today. Macaulay Culkin. Home Alone made Macaulay Culkin. At that point 10 years old, a commonly recognized name and the greatest kid star of his age. Macaulay Culkin was picked by Happy Socks brand to be the envoy of their Christmas crusade. The entertainer resembles a manifestation of the unbelievable Kevin McCallister who has arrived at development. Wearing a revolting Christmas sweater, socks with the occasion themes, and fleece pants with uncovered mud, Macaulay is delightful. In mid-year, the Disney organization declared that it intends to make changes after progression of some fruitful movies, including the acclaimed satire Home Alone. After hearing the news, entertainer Macaulay Culkin, who is featured in 2 of the 3 movies in the Home Alone establishment, chose to communicate his sentiments about the Disney advertisement. He presented before the TV with his PC in his arms, a plate with some extra food in his grasp, and an exaggeratedly swollen tummy. The amusing look was finished by the white headband that holds his light hair. That is the thing that a modern Home Alone would appear as, though. He kidded in the analysis that goes with the image. To underline the thought, Culkin wore a sleeveless white t-shirt under a conservative t-shirt that uncovered his midsection. Close to the entertainer, on the sofa, are 2 more boxes of food, particularly unfilled. Keep going, heard on screen the loaning voice to various characters on Robot Chicken. The news that the film Alone at Home had a redo stirred the anger of certain fans, who rushed to a certain organization to disregard the exemplary film. At the point when I figured I was unable to stand any more news this year, I just discovered that Disney needs to do a change of Home Alone, a Twitter client said. Today, Culkin fronts the band Pizza Underground. Joe Pesci. Harry Lime. Harry was obviously a school dropout, disclosing to Kevin he never made it to the 6th grade. Sooner or later, he would accomplice up with Marv and got known as the Wet Bandit, the most notorious hoodlums alive. They would be on the run with the police, however, they would consistently stow away and outmaneuver them sooner or later. Ultimately, they would go to Chicago to burglarize the McCallister's area. While the 2 bandits aren't excessively splendid, Harry is regularly in the minds of the group. He designs out plans and is excellent at invasion, as appeared in the primary film when he gets security intel from the McCallister family camouflaged as a cop. While he can be quiet when the circumstances call for it, he's appeared to have an irritability. At the point when he said temper styles excessively or he gets injured in a difficult manner believable. He's regularly decreased to swearing faintly and talking in babble. While he wants to work out of circumstances, he experiences no difficulty falling back on viciousness, should he think that it is essential or on the off chance that he blows up enough. As appeared in the subsequent film, when he compromises Kevin with a weapon. While he coexists with Marv, he is demonstrated to be fiercely damaging to him, originating from not thinking about Marv's idiocracy, or when Marv explains data to the police. The Oscar-winning entertainer proceeded to star in critical movies including My Cousin Vinny and Gambling Club. Pesci declared he was resigning from acting in 1999, however got back to the big screen in 2006 with The Good Shepherd, and was most recently seen on the screen in 2010, Affection's Ranch. Daniel Stern, Marv Merchants. Marv Merchants was a criminal who consistently joined forces with Harry Lime, framing the Wet Bandits, a name they got from their calling card of departing their casualties, water running, and later the Tacky Bandit, subsequent to taking cash. While both are not exceptionally brilliant, Marv is a greater amount of the muscle of the Wet Bandits. He's incredibly moronic, and keeping in mind that he has snapshots of assurance where it counts when he's finished a weakling. When something alarms him, he tends to scream in a sharp voice. He's regularly under-assessed Kevin, considering him to only be an idiotic, powerless child who couldn't do anything, yet he is twice refuted in the wake of succumbing to numerous snares. In the primary film, while he was at first repelled at breaking into the McCallisters' home while Kevin was still inside, he turned out to be less thoughtful to the child as he wound up wounded and battered from Kevin's snares. On two events when the snares get excessive, he announces that he will execute Kevin for getting him through maltreatment. He is additionally a total mat to Harry, and should he say anything moronic or erratic, give the cops data, Harry will react by hitting him, best known for portraying the Wonder Years. Daniel Stern proceeded to show up in various movies and TV shows, and as of most late, he was a stand-in on the WGN American Arrangement Manhattan. Catherine OHara, or Kate McCallister. Catherine OHara played Kevin's mom, Kate McCallister, who does all that she can to return home to her 8-year-old child after she incidentally disregarded him at home for Christmas. OHara has since been featured in an abundance of TV shows and movies, most eminently her part as the voice of Sally in The Nightmare Before Christmas. Presently, she right now stars in Schitt's Creek, a US sitcom about an affluent couple who abruptly end up totally broke. John Hurd, or Peter McCallister. John Hurd, a film and TV entertainer most popular for his famous function as Father Peter McCallister in the initial two Home Alone motion pictures, and an Emmy-assigned part on The Sopranos. John Hurd is a backbone in Hollywood and has various tasks due out in 2016. He was most recently seen in 2015's Bubbling Pot. He was married twice, but the first time he was, let's say, unlucky. They broke up after 6 days. The second time, he was luckier. The second wife gave him 2 children, or not so lucky, what do you say? Gary Bauman, or Frank McCallister. Lost in New York, his most popular jobs, Bauman showed up as a safeguard lawyer, Stan Gilliam, in a few scenes of Law & Order and Law & Order SVU. Bauman was additionally in the principal season scene of The Blue Wall, playing Lieutenant Kennedy of Internal Affairs. Bauman co-featured in Runaway Jury as a visually impaired jury foreman, Herman Grime. Bauman additionally played Dr. Judulon in the 1992 film Lorenzo's Oil. Gary Bauman was most recently seen visitor featuring on The Following in 2015. Wow, I can already feel Christmas is approaching. But wait, it really is coming. We're just in December. Just kidding. I hope you were delighted and shocked at the same time. Leave a comment, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell to be notified when a new video appears. Take care of yourself.